These are my microphones of choice for recording a guitar cab. Josephson E22S and a Royer 121. Have this one on the cab, kind of going from the cone to the bottom, and then angle this one in to kind of pick out where I want the brightness to sit, keeping them both in phase. I am recording guitars for Rob Lee's second album. It's day one of guitar tracking. We've got some bits already done through DI, so I'm going to reamp those. We'll try and write it and record it all as well as I can do in one pass to try and save time in the future. Make a booth. Being able to control the sound of the room has been crucial to getting great sounds. You can get away with average microphones in a good room, but when you've got both, good room and good mics, geared up for success. I'm going to use these two. So they look the same but they're not, because we put, in this top one, we put a pair of V30s in, which I think pair really nice with my Fender amp, the Mesa Boogie dual rectifier. So it's kind of a thicker tone, so if the amp's quite chimey, they complement each other. And then the other one is just, what are they, the Celestians, I don't know what they're called.
They're like G12s.
That's right. Which sound great with the Marshall. But I can quickly change between them, so if I don't like the way one is sounding, switch it out really quickly. So I've tried using different dynamic mics. I quite like the sound of FET 47 on the cab with paired up with the Royer. One of the good things about the Josephson is you can be a bit more angled with it. You can get it in better places, but this will be fine. I'm going to put this one onto the V30 cab, and I'm going to put the 121 across the top so that I can adjust them around. I'm intending to use this one for more of the high gain sounds, and these ones are closer, because I'm going to use for some of the cleaner sounds, so I don't expect the amps are going to be as loud. So we have the mono input 8 ohm for that one. No, sorry. So the Fender amp is like a Swiss Army knife of amps. It looks pretty inconspicuous because it looks like a biscuit. But on this side, this amp's version of the Vibrolux and the Bassman, you know, you can get two very different clean sounds with this. It's got a vintage / burn thing, which this bit here sounds a whole lot like the JCM 900. So it's great for gigs, but it's also perfect for the studio for if you want to get to 3 different sounds quite quickly. On the JCM 900 you've got the gain and preamp stage here, which is basically that thing. A treble bass in the middle from the EQ, which is there, and then you've got that particular channel's volume, and also it's got really nice reverb in there. I used this amp first about 15 years ago in a studio down in Wisbech, and I've wanted one ever since. 2 amps plugged in, patched in through the patch bay. Cables going through the ceiling out into the live room. This is the reamp cable coming from the Kemper. We've got the Kemper set as an aggregate device in Logic. The DI signal comes out, it's routed out through the Kemper, through this, and straight to the front of one of these amps. Some of the things I wrote at home, and I used like the bias effects amps, knowing that I could reamp it once I got to the studio.